All right, guys, welcome back to Uncaught Exceptions. My name is Paris.
Krystal.
Andrew.
Special guest Andrew.
So we have our special guest. Yeah, we have our special guest Andrew here today.
Very special.
We're just gonna talk tech with him. We're gonna talk Uncaught Exceptions with him, and just have a good time. So yeah, so why don't we start off by just asking what are you currently working on, Andrew? How's everything going in your life? Feel free to introduce yourself. I feel like our last episode was us introducing ourselves. So yeah, so go ahead.
All right. Yeah, so my name is Andrew Watson. Are we saying our full names?
It's up to you.
I feel like it's probably out there.
We're public figures.
yeah. So I don't care. You can find me. And I am an Android developer. Sorry, Krystal. So I currently work at Adobe. I work on a product called Spark Post, which is a quick and dirty content creation app. And so like other apps out there that are like us are like Canva. Canva has a pretty aggressive web or internet ad campaign. I don't know where we advertise, but I feel like I see Canva ads all over the place, particularly on like watching online discovery shows, like Discovery Channel shows or whatever. Anyway, so Canva, designer over that sort of thing. And so, yeah, so I've been an Android developer for a long time, and then lately started trying to do nerdy developer TikToks to varying any amount of arguable success. And now I'm here talking to you guys.
Awesome.
Nice.
Are you an Android
that's cool
as well?
I was about to say, I mean, there's no way he wouldn't be. If you there's no way he'd be having an iPhone and he's an Android developer.
Yeah, he doesn't have an iPhone.
That's literally impossible.
You do? Wait, did you just get an iPhone?
I suspected this. This is why I asked.
No way.
Wait.
There's no way.
That's not an iPhone.
This is an iPhone.
It's like
6.
an 8. Oh, 6.
Wait,
That's
can
not-
you
is that
get?
what
Can
use?
you?
I got it just so I could go on Clubhouse.
Yes. Yes.
That's fair.
Okay. I was like, there's no way he daily he
No.
freaking codes in freaking Android, and then
This is.
Okay.
oh,
the
nice.
daily
There we
need.
go.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
then
punch hole.
Andrew.
Yes.
Friday we're gonna do a talk on Clubhouse
Sweet.
at 4 p.m. So it's about misogyny in tech because of the Carmen, the reversal video where we all got hate comments from these dudes. So we would love to have a male perspective on the show, on the stand. So
Sure.
if you're free.
Yeah, 4 o'clock on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. That'd be awesome.
Paris has a date, so he can't come.
So what happened? I don't know what happened. What is this?
Oh yeah, let's talk about that. That can be our first topic. I don't think
I
get into more tech stuff.
So reversal, you guys know reversal. Carmen?
Yeah.
So she posted that video that's with the graph of why aren't there more women in computer science, and for some reason, so Val had also stitched it and did her own version, and she did really well. But the thing is, with Carmen's post, she got onto some crazy side of TikTok where these dudes just were coming at it. I was like, what is going on?
That happens.
But even the types of comments she was getting and the types of dudes, we have not seen that before.
No,
it was a different side of TikTok.
That reminds me on what happened to my TikTok. I don't know if you guys remember, I just posted one day saying yo, I got a lot of hate comments on my video.
Yeah.
Sometimes the video gets to the wrong people first.
Yeah.
And you'll just get a flood of hate. So I made one video about a random Nepali superstition or whatever, right? You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
And all of a sudden they're yo, Nepalis aren't. They see you're not Nepali, and then they start gatekeeping on Nepali people, and I was like, yo, what is this? I was like, yo, how am I getting attacked? I'm like, I just made like a fun video. I wasn't saying that like, oh, Nepali people are desi. I was saying that like, oh, this is a superstition we have.
Right.
But apparently, like, even putting them side by side is like disrespectful to everyone. It's like, dude, I that was not the meaning of the video, but like this flood of like just negative comments came in. But then after a little bit, the positive comments came in and people are laughing and people are like, oh yeah, like my mom used to always tell me that. Stuff like that came in later. So it's like sometimes that happens where you just hit the wrong crowd first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know, it's hard. Like I know that there are, you know, Krystal, you can probably speak to this better than any of us, but like, I feel like as a woman doing tech content on TikTok, you're probably always going to get something, but it feels like a lot of times I'll see videos come by, you know, by female TikTokers, tech talkers, and it seems like the comments are pretty good and like it's not horrible. But then sometimes, you know, I know there are these people out there saying these horrible things, and I don't know who these people are or why they feel like they need to do this. But it's a good topic to talk about, and it's like I don't know who these guys are and why they feel the need to do what they do, but it's so sad and disappointing.
It's usually not that bad though, like, to be honest. Like the comments like that are like, because I'm fine with it because I'm okay with the engagement. And then once I'm done with them and annoyed, I'll be like, thank you for the engagement. Like, keep coming back because I keep getting views, and then they stop.
I mean, like the thing is like those comments also get your engagement up. Like you get more likes on those.
Yeah, like I mean,
that's the weird part. It's like a trade-off. It's like you stirred up a controversy, so like people hate you or people love you, you know. And it's like, what can you do?
That's the way. Like virality on the internet is either like, you know, babies, kittens, or something that people have to take aside.
Right.
You know,
exactly.
Where you can't be neutral. And so you know, any press is good press, and if you're thick-skinned enough to handle jerks coming on and running their mouths and saying stupid things, showing their true colors.
Yo, you guys, but there was also a tech talker that like commented, because like there was one comment in my video. Listen, I'm not gonna say his name because I don't want to cancel him. He's not in our Discord, but he is a tech talker, okay?
Okay.
And
I thought they were in our Discord.
So the comment that was on my video was like, oh, it's so fun. Something along the lines of like, it's so funny that dudes say this because the first like programmer was like, you know, a female, Ada Lovelace or whatever.
Yeah.
And this dude, he like commented, he like deleted it immediately, but I saw it. It was like, well, you know, it's a common misconception. It really wasn't Ada Lovelace. It was like Charles Babbage or whatever. And I liked him before, but now I feel like I should like, you know, cancel him or I should delete him.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, it's like there's this thing in like our society, right, where some males like they feel insecure about where they're at, you know. So then if they see someone who kind of, it's not even that they're more successful than, but they have just more confidence in where they're at in life, you know, some people can't tolerate that. And then that's when they spread hate, you know what I'm saying? So that's when it comes out, you know, it just pops out of people's mouths sometimes.
Yeah, one thing that is interesting to me is like, like where we are right now is, you know, and what you do see on like some female, just responses to females in tech in general, like can just be so disturbing. And it's like, it's so weird because if you look back at the history of computing, women have been there since the beginning and making like significant contributions, like not like, oh, every now and then there's a woman contributing something. It's like, no, like they've been just as, you know, it's like, and so I don't know how did the tech industry get to where we are today, where it's like guys still maybe feel weird and have that weird threatened feeling when they encounter a woman talking about this stuff. Like, I don't know where that comes from and like how it got to there. And that's what's intriguing to me. And then it's like, yeah, there's also this weird psychological intrigue for me. It's like, why are there these guys that feel like threatened by
they just feel insecure. Yeah, it's crazy.
like you need to look at yourself, man. If you feel like
Mm.
if you're seeing this video and seeing a female talking about tech things and that somehow threatens you, maybe get off the app and get some therapy.
There's something else. There's something else wrong in their life. Like they're focused on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think they are like? You've seen these comments, right? Or like you've seen like dudes.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen them. I've heard guys talking about that stuff, but for me, I mean, I want more females in the industry, obviously, because there's not enough of them.
Right.
College was very boring, so hopefully more. I want to see them be more prevalent, obviously. So.
And I feel like it is an advantage for you guys if there are more girls in tech, because there's also like a bigger pool of women you can have interest with and date, potentially. And it's like, why is that so threatening?
I mean, I didn't worry too much in college, but because obviously I had my girlfriend already in college, but computer engineering at Purdue, 14% of the population was only female. So that's rough out there. That's rough.
Yeah, most of my courses, I was like one of maybe two in my CS courses as girls.
Yeah.
Which is
that's crazy
to me.
The numbers literally don't lie. It's literally insane it's not even comparable.
Yeah.
I think what you guys said was right, though. It's a lot of insecurity. It's a lot of misinformation, or they're struggling with their own problems and they're not confident in themselves. Exactly. So any outlet they can kind of point hate towards, that's what they end up doing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Who hurt you, bro?
Seriously.
You're hurting right now.
Mommy issues or something?
Right. 1000%
exactly,
mommy issues, I mean, it's kind of sad, but
it is.
whatever.
Well, it is. And I mean, it does, you can be thick-skinned for a while, but after a while it can be really, really grating and really, really wear on you. Like I don't have the reach that a lot of my fellow tech talkers do. So I haven't gotten to the point where I get like a weird comment every now and then that's kind of like, but by and large, I'm just not getting comments, or people are, just kind of interacting with it, whatever. So I haven't had that, but it would get old.
I mean, if you do get the opportunity, Krystal, again, if that happens again, profit off the haters, man. Just make another video on the hate comments.
Oh, yeah.
I really do though. I really keep them in my comments until I'm over it. But I do keep them in my comments.
Maybe drop a video on it. It's like, hey, check out all these insecure dudes. You know what I'm saying? Do something like that. That'd be hilarious.
Here's what you need to do. You need to cross-reference your likes with the people who comment. I'll bet you some percentage of the people who leave really stupid comments, they're still liking the video.
Oh,
I'm willing to bet.
Yeah. I feel like people, they like it regardless if they leave a hate comment or not sometimes.
Yeah.
Some people also just want the attention from
exactly.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, they want their little crowd of insecure dudes to like their comment, they want they want their 15 seconds of fame,
Here's what you guys need to do. You need to find one of the most prolific people who post maybe not outright horrible comments.
That would be crazy, and just expose them.
That'd be insane. Bring them on. Bring them on the podcast.
Money.
Bring them on here. Dude, they're not brave enough.
That would be crazy.
Most of them don't even have photos.
Well, no, what'd be crazier is you don't tell them that we found any of their comments, right? We bring them on the show and we're like, hey, dude, we found out that you just comment all these, and then we just show them on the screen and we're like, hey, what do you have to say? And it's like a live drama, and we're like,
yo, Ben makes money.
Let's get Ben makes money.
Crazy.
No,
that would be
Ben
crazy.
But I also don't want to give that dude fame, he likes it when we
oh, that would be crazy.
I used to tag him in all kinds of shit to instigate.
I don't know how he manages to comment on every single one of our videos.
Dude, he has stopped though. He stopped. He hasn't commented on any of my stuff. Oh, does he?
Who's commenting?
What are you talking about?
Ben Makes Money.
His name is Ben Makes Money.
So he was the dude that said, here, let me get the exact quote. It was I posted.
Yeah, go ahead, Chris.
See a little
I think
sketchy,
it was like
little sus.
So it was like I said something about like it was the computer science red flags one where I said if dudes don't comment their code, that means they probably have really horrible communication style and they're like not gonna, whatever. This dude said, nah, dudes who don't comment their code are alpha males. You're just triggered that you can't read code at a fang paste level.
Oh.
That dude's what they call a fang sexual. That dude's a fang sexual.
His profile, he's like an investor and he has like $2.4 million in his like investment brokerage account. But like you can totally tell it's a static page that he just like fucking.
He knows how to use the developer console.
When did he like create his own HTML page or something and then just refresh? Hey, yeah, this isn't fake. I can refresh this page. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'll go edit the HTML and develop JavaScript and make it count upwards. I mean,
people are wild, man, and it's also like the anonymity of the internet. You just get that. It just happens because people have so much freedom when you don't know who they are, quote unquote, right? But nowadays you can just figure out who people are, so it's a lot easier. But
and they don't have to deal with the other person's reaction.
So like that's why it's so much easier to leave a hate comment than them making their own video being like, okay, here's my perspective. It's so much easier to be like, hey, let me just leave this hate comment here, maybe no one will see it and I'll just slide by. Like it's so much easier to do that than actually put out your own perspective. So
oh yeah, I mean it's like a universal internet axiom that you will have people who just are way scummier, because of that supposed anonymity behind the keyboard, and it's always going to be there. I don't know, I don't think it'll ever go away. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's like that.
On a lighter note. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
I feel like I started
it. Keep going.
Oh, I was about to say that's how like Reddit had to clean out a lot of their subreddits. Like it was getting bad. Reddit used to be a completely different place like 10 years ago when people start, like at least when I started first checking it out. Like now it's so much cleaner. It's so much cleaner.
Yeah. Okay, but on a lighter note, can we talk about this DDR pad that you have?
Yeah.
Oh yes, let's talk about that.
Like, I mean, let's just go through your entire background because there's just like a lot of stuff going on there that I'm really about.
Wait, here, let me get it.
I want it.
Look.
Wow, that's awesome.
Awesome.
This thing is like.
Dude, that's like a legit.
Yeah.
Like that's not a pad that like the PS4 pad or PS3 pad. That's crazy.
Probably like 50 pounds, and then I got my.
Oh snap!
Nice.
Oh, the Mario Lego thing, and you keep getting jumps. Yes, I saw that at the Lego store the other day. Awesome. That thing was crazy.
So yeah, that's gotta represent.
Yeah.
And those are my Legos organized by like size.
Nice. I used to build like mini Lego stuff.
What's that?
Have you built any cool like things with the Legos? Like
not on my own lately. It's mostly been, but like these are like books. I have all my old like instructions from like years ago. So I could go back and build all like my sets for my kid because my dad told me to keep my instructions and I was like neurotic enough to do it. So if I wanted to, I could go and rebuild stuff.
Nice. Yeah, I haven't played with Legos in a long time. My favorite thing used to be beyond Legos were Bionicles.
Yeah. I
used to be a huge Bionicles fan.
Bionicles are like one of the things that brought kind of Lego back from the brink.
Yeah. like I was so sad when they discontinued them. Now I think what replaced them was like Ninjago or something like that. I think that was like the new thing that came along.
I also have Lego Mario.
Oh, nice. And Yoshi.
Nice. So I don't know if you guys know, like I used to build like the nano blocks. So they're just like mini tiny Legos.
Yeah.
I had like an entire nano farm, but like I moved and it's really hard to move those things unless like you have them
impossible.
glued.
Yeah,
so
it's really like
gone.
impossible.
My nano farm is gone. Like I'm sad.
Man.
Yeah.
That's sad. Yeah.
Yeah, but like they're so fun to make, right?
Yeah. They're not cheap either. So like
the nanoblock. No, nanoblocks are not that bad. They're like $10, right? I think.
I don't remember.
I'm trying to. I thought like at Barnes and Noble, you get them like Barnes and Noble, and they're like.
Oh yeah, Barnes and Noble. Everything's a ripoff at Barnes and Noble. Let's be honest here.
Everything.
Like everything's overpriced there.
Yeah.
Like even back in the day, like when there was no other. I guess that's the reasoning, right? There was no other competitor back in the day before like Amazon and whatever. Like all the books were overpriced.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, did you guys hear about Vlad, the CEO of Robinhood, being on Clubhouse, and Elon Musk just went in on him?
No.
Oh really? He was there.
Paris, you left.
Yo.
You didn't even
I left.
Listen.
Oh, I dipped because it was so boring. Wait, so he pulled up there to that same chat?
He did, and like
wow.
Elon Musk got in like fucking investigative journalist mode.
Yo, that's so
I don't
legit.
know like verbatim like what he was saying, but he was just like grilling him like, why would you do this? Why would you like halt like trades for these? Like it's fucked up. Like, you know, it was great. It was awesome.
Dude, well, damn it. I'm sad that I missed it because I was just like, yo, this is boring. I'm leaving.
Dude, but like when they said his name, I was like, wait. Is he really here right now? Like that was insane.
Ballsy move from him, honestly.
I know. I think he may have thought that Elon was gonna like take his side, you know, as like CEO to CEO.
There's no way Elon would have taken his side. Yeah.
He was tweeting negatively about the whole situation, like the whole week.
How did the Vlad guy handle it? How did he
like how he's been handling every interview, like stumbling his words and just like, you know, like trying to, you know, get words out. But Robinhood's
done, man. Robinhood's done.
He has a court hearing like on the 18th or something, right?
Yeah. They're done for at this point.
Like 1000% done.
I saw one clip where in that Clubhouse, Vlad, he like went to introduce himself after Elon like questioned him, and like he was like, yeah, I'm the CEO of Robinhood, and he was just like introducing himself, and then Elon goes, he interrupts him. He's like, yeah, we know. All right, let's just get to the point.
I don't remember.
Wow.
Woo!
That's what's up. I'm glad Elon did that. I'm glad.
I mean, I hate to fanboy over Elon, but like he really did kill that interview with
that dude. Yeah,
that's all. Yeah.
That
dude's unethical, man. That's called unethical practices.
Exactly.
Yeah, Robinhood's back down to one star on the Google Play Store.
No way.
Oh.
Did they undelete all those reviews?
TikTok did his job right there. TikTok did his job.
I don't know if they deleted or brought back, you know, the I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's see there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Let me look at the App Store.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it's at 1 star.
So
I was very disappointed when they deleted them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But like they can justify it saying like, oh, well, you know, we don't allow review bombing and stuff like that. But like, you know, clearly enough people have come back and maybe they finally realize that like, hey, these people have legitimate, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they have, exactly. There's like a legitimate point with these though, right? Like it's not only that like, it is a review bomb, but they're all legitimate claims. They're they're basically stealing our data, you know? Like
so what's interesting is I actually recently, not too long ago, interviewed for an Android developer position at Robinhood.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
And now, like, what's interesting is in like the Android developer community, you know, like Robinhood developers are pretty like they're legit, and like I mean the app is really nice looking. You know, it is
the design's great. Yeah, the design's great.
Yeah, and so like they're very kind of cutting edge in terms of like Android development and stuff like that. Well, they didn't move forward with me. I think did I make it to the I think I'd remember. I don't think I made it. I didn't make it to the on-site. I didn't make it past the screen or like.
I'm glad you didn't. What if you got that position and started working for them and all this shit happened?
I'd be like a new employee.
Exactly.
And oh yeah. No, so like, you never know. You're like, oh man, I got rejected, and it's like.
Yeah, the world works in mysterious ways. You got saved. You got saved.
Bullet.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. Speaking of like the developer space, so like how'd you get into specifically like Android development?
So
what was kind of your path there?
Yeah. So I actually got started, like what I call like the interesting part of my career actually began with doing Flash development.
Like Flash Player?
Like Flash.
Adobe Flash Player?
Adobe
Wow.
Flash Player. When like, so this is like, like right as smartphones are becoming a thing at all. And, the web was a very different place. And like every website wanted like a Flash band or like a Flash page. Like, I don't even remember those. Like, like you go
some
to
websites were entirely in Flash.
Yeah. Most of them were. I feel like.
Do you guys remember Miniclip?
Oh yeah. Oh
yes, all those games were Flash games. I love that website.
And what's funny is like there are some pretty well known like characters on the web that kind of trace their roots also back to to Flash and stuff like that. There's this guy, like his name is Mr. Doob. He's the guy who created 3JS, which is a really popular 3D library for JavaScript.
Amazing, 3D animation library. I made a bunch of videos on that.
Yeah, he was part of the Flash community and stuff. Anybody who did Flash development in like the 2007, 2008 era, 2009 has really fond memories of it, because it was this like perfect mix of like being super creative and graphical, but also being very powerful from a programming perspective. So you could just do really impressive things with it, and everybody wanted it. But yeah, I made at least 2, 3, maybe more websites all in Flash, with all the navigation, everything. But then, and so I was working for basically a consulting company at the time. The company's name was The Nerdery.
Oh, fun name.
Love it.
It's a fun name.
That's a good name.
Relevant.
Very good name.
Very relevant.
And obviously Flash started becoming much more outmoded as time went on, and the work just started drying up. And so basically anybody who was doing Flash at the Nerdery had to kind of make a choice, and clearly mobile was up and coming. And we knew, iPhone apps started coming in that we started working on, and I had a PC at that company. I didn't actually have a Mac. And so I also didn't want to learn Objective-C.
Oh yeah.
Which is what iOS development was at the time.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, I'll do Android. And the first Android app that I worked on for this company was actually for Cisco.
Oh, cool.
Nice. For like a custom tablet thing that they had that did get released, but then was promptly killed like a year later. So that was awesome. But we got paid, so that's all that matters. So pretty much from that point forward, I kind of became one of the Android experts at the company, and lots of kind of apps came into that company, and then eventually I started moving into more like product land, and not doing like custom development, but working for like companies that are having longer running apps, that sort of thing.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, the app space is cool. Like so you just like happen to get thrown into it from just working at different places, right?
Yeah.
That's an interesting route to take. So did you kind of learn all your Android like in work, or did you kind of put work outside? Like how was that learning process?
All on the job.
Okay.
On the job. It was just like, we need this app built, go read the documentation and start building. And
awesome.
So, we made a lot of wrong decisions. But like what was interesting is in the early, that would have been in the early days of Android development. Android, the tool set that they gave you was super limited. Like not limited, just not opinionated at all. There's sort of like there's like a few core things that they gave you. I don't know if you've ever looked into Android development, but it was like there were activities, there were services, there were broadcast receivers, and that was like basically it. And it was up to you to figure out how to put all these pieces together. And so the community started kind of coming up with best practices, but it was just kind of like, well, you figure it out. So, if you've done other development.
So like you were on like the early side of it where they're still coming up with a lot of these regulations and like guidelines and stuff like this.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much different now. Like now there's what they're calling modern Android development, MAD, and that's like there's just a whole suite of like, it's so opinionated now. Google is providing all kinds of libraries and utilities that make Android development super, super quick, and like it's like, this is the way to do it. This is the way to make a modern Android app. But back in the early days, there was none of that.
What version of Android did you start developing on?
2.3.
2.3. Wow.
Where are you guys at now? 13, 12,
11 or something?
11, yeah.
10 or 11, yeah.
That's crazy. I think from what I can remember, I think I did like start using Android like at like 2 or whatever. At least my friend, I had my friend's phone that had 2 on it. Yeah, that's crazy.
So
I can
should
barely
have
remember
Android.
that time.
Yeah. So I have Google Fi as my phone service because it lets me like turn off my phone all the time. And like, I haven't paid my phone bill. I haven't had a phone bill in months. Like because I have it turned off. So I basically only turn it on if I need to use like my phone number for like a text message confirmation for something. But so I have it off most of the time, and literally I haven't had a phone bill in months.
Wait, so
like almost
do you just pay?
Almost.
So do you just pay like?
You pay
per
like,
usage,
right?
Like literally
so like,
data usage, direct data usage is what you pay for.
Yeah.
Oh,
or
wow.
like, but I don't even use that. I'm literally at home all the time, so I'm on Wi-Fi. So I have my phone service turned off all the time. Like I literally have no phone bill.
Yeah. So I heard that Google Fi
because I have Google Fi. No. Like, here's the thing. Yeah. Go ahead.
Because I heard you can you literally just get signal everywhere. Like it has really good signal. And then, like the data policy is amazing too. Like that you don't even need to use it half the time whenever you're home or whatever. So that's cool.
It's because it uses all 3 carriers in the United States as a service. So whatever, like Verizon, AT&T, T-Mobile, whatever's closest, it'll just pick up from that.
Especially T-Mobile and Sprint, I think they're like partnered somehow.
Yeah, now they're.
Yeah, now they're merged, right?
Merged, right?
Yeah. So basically my phone is off most of the time, like completely turned off.
What do you do if you have to drive somewhere or whatever? Like
I don't go, bro, we're in a pandemic. Like I don't leave my house. I legit never leave my house. I actually don't leave my house.
Pretty affordable, right? Like how much is it?
So it's basically $10 for a gig, but after let me just go to the thing because I don't want to give you misinformation. Let's see.
Because I've been hearing really good things about it, and I've been thinking about. Well,
Have you?
I honestly don't need to do it, but because I also have like a phone from work, so theoretically I don't even need a phone. Like.
So okay, so for call and text, right, unlimited, it's $20, and then it's $10 per gig, and then after 6 gigs, it's unlimited. So basically, you're paying if you are using both. It's $80 for unlimited, like everything, basically.
That's not bad. It's not bad at all.
And the thing is, because I have my phone off, like I literally have a $14.07 credit since I don't know when. I haven't had a phone bill. So if you guys want a referral, I have
it's higher than it's higher than normal. I know you can get like. If you do a family plan, you can get like for 4 people $40 for unlimited, right? On like
for
Verizon
Google
or
Fi,
like that. On like Verizon or something like that.
I'm not sure.
So for a single person, I can't remember what it is. It might be like normally it's what like $60-$70. It might be a little bit more than normal, but I mean for what you're getting, like what Krystal was saying is like if you're a person that isn't using your phone that often. It's like very valuable. It's like
I was wrong. If you can switch to the unlimited plan and it's $70 a month.
There you go. Yeah, so that lines up. Yeah, that lines up with other places as well.
I have the flexible plan because I literally never use it. So I know like I'm basically not paying a phone bill forever.
Yeah.
I'm just cheap like that, you know.
Wow. That's a really good deal. It's a good deal. Yeah.
I like bargains.
I work paying for my phone, and I have no real significant. I mean, I'm an Android developer, so there's that justification. But really,
yeah.
But yeah, I'll take it. You know.
I want a Pixel though, guys. Like I kind of really want a Pixel.
The new Pixel?
But like, is it worth it?
I've heard the new Pixel's not as good. I've heard the new one's not as good. I would get and apparently the Galaxy S21 is not as good as it should have been because I think Samsung's sidelining that brand or like that phone.
Yeah.
Samsung, I don't like Samsung anymore. There's so much bloatware on it.
I think they're trying to promote their foldables.
Yeah.
Why are we going back to foldable like flip phone?
Yeah.
What do you guys? Yeah, Andrew? What do you think of the foldable revolution? Do you think that's going to be a thing?
No.
Have you had to code anything for a foldable yet?
I don't think I can show
it. Has to work on all phones.
No, don't. I mean, if you're unsure, don't show.
Yeah,
if you're unsure, don't show.
Yeah, don't show it, but just talk about. You can talk about it. Don't show it. Yeah.
I had the opportunity to work with a foldable device, and like work with how that might affect the app that I work on.
Yeah.
And the nice thing is from like a developer perspective, like going to a foldable really, or having a foldable screen or a screen that can resize, like Android has sort of been built for that from day one. Like even going back to those 2-3 days, like they always said, like, the whole deal with Android is you don't know what the size of the device is that you're going to be getting. You don't know. You don't know what the screen aspect ratio is, and you don't know what the resolution is. So everything about Android was built to just work on a lot of different things, a lot of different device configurations. Here's a fun factoid that I like to break out at parties, because I'm the life of the party. I did a 30-day. I did a query of how many unique SKUs the Adobe Spark Post app runs on over a 30-day period. And so, like, with iOS, you can actually count, like you can actually like write down on a piece of paper and count how many devices we have to support. It's like 20, right? And that includes iPads. I'm curious, what do you guys think? How many unique device SKUs in a 30-day period did our app run on? I'm curious how many.
I'm gonna say 20,000. 20,000. That's my guess.
Krystal.
I don't know. I honestly would have no idea.
Just guess a number. Guess a number.
Guess a number.
Guess a number.
100,000.
Okay.
Okay, 20. Okay, 30,000.
Okay. Hey, you guys are the first people to ever go into the thousands, which in my case it was 12,000.
Okay.
So
I was close.
Yeah. There was the closest. I think you said 10,000, right?
I said 50.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I was the closest.
I mean,
let's go.
10 and 50. It's like, I mean, what does that even like? Try and come up with 10 different device SKUs. You know what I mean? Like,
that's crazy.
It's staggering.
Yeah.
And but that's also kind of one of the exciting things about Android development, in that like if you do things the Android way, like it'll just work on devices you've never heard of. It just works. And so that's kind of exciting. So with like foldables and stuff, it's kind of the same thing where, the same sort of layout principles and the same sort of life cycle events that would get triggered on a, what you might call a normal device will happen on the tablet. So like, a device that folds open, it might like force like that, might force your screen to relay out, and you might be able to rejitter things and stuff like that. But in general, I feel like the whole foldable thing is a solution looking for a problem. Like, with I don't know how big your guys' phone is, but now that I've got like this is like a 6.5 inch screen or a 6-inch screen, like there's very few times where I'm like, man, I really wish I had more screen.
I would like a little bit more screen.
I feel like I feel like the more screen thing's not a thing anymore. I feel like it was cool at some point where it's like, oh, we want the phones to be bigger. But I think like I don't know how big I have the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Like it's like it might be like 6.6, 6.7 inches.
I
or
would
whatever,
love
right?
that. I think mine's like 5.8.
And it's like now I think people are like, that's big enough. I don't think people are like, oh, I want a foldable iPad in my pocket. Like I don't think people are there right now.
Yeah, it's like you know, there are things that are coming out like the Surface Duo, which has 2 screens, which kind of makes the promise of like multitasking, and that seems compelling, I guess, but even still, it's like how I don't know. It feels like I feel like there's needs to be and in general, like these devices that are foldable or dual screen, there's always some trade-off that you're making. So it's like I feel like the technology needs to kind of reach this to a different point where like this, like I saw that LG had like an actual rollable screen where like, you know, it kind of looked like a normal phone, but then like it slid up and the screen
it would roll up.
To me, that seems more compelling, like more compelling. Do I need it? I don't know. But yeah.
I think the thing with that, wasn't that like a plastic display? Or did they do that with glass?
All of the foldable ones are plastic. They're all plastic.
They are all plastic. Okay.
Some variant of there, it doesn't feel like your typical glass screen. It's a lot, it's softer.
Yeah, that's what they were saying with the OLEDs and all this. Yeah.
So you know how like in those like futuristic movies, the like phones are like clear, it's just like glass. Like is that in our future? Like soon?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
You know, and then like the screen just like is like a hologram, you know?
Like I think we're gonna. Have you guys ever watched The Expanse?
Oh wait, I started it. I don't think I ever like got really deep.
That show is good. That is really
I think we're gonna skip clear phones. I think clear phones are gonna be
What are we just gonna go straight to
We're
hologram?
We're gonna go from phones that are like basically like they're just flat slabs right now. And we're gonna go to glasses. We're gonna go to glasses. Glasses are the next thing for sure.
Yeah.
I don't want glasses.
Glasses are already cool. People are already wearing glasses without lenses. Like that's already a thing. Like
I mean, I guess that was a thing.
But those will all have lenses, so then we won't be faking anymore. Yeah.
Okay, but back to the foldable phone. How well did that Razor do? The like new Razor that was like foldable. Not well, right?
Not well. I don't think no foldables are doing well right now. That's why I also saw a video by Dave 2D. Dave 2D also thinks this, or at least he thought it, because like I think the S21, it like didn't have all the features that like traditionally a Samsung does. Like they didn't like go all out on all their features. So he was thinking like maybe they're gonna sideline the Galaxy line and then be like, yo, foldables are our thing right now. And I'm like, that's a big bold move right there. I'm not sure people like foldables.
I would never.
Yeah, like, you know, the Razor, you know, gets a lot of points or probably a lot of momentum just due to nostalgia, you know, because it looks like the old Razor.
Dude.
But like, again, you know, with these smartphones, like, have I ever really felt like, man, I really wish I could fold this thing? It's like,
no.
Never.
And what's tough is like we've all moved to this world now where, you know, the phone that we have with us is our primary camera, right? Like the best camera is the one that you have with you. So it's like the number one concern for like most people probably really when it comes down to it is camera and battery life. Like that's
exactly.
Like make it so I don't have to recharge, you know, midday and let me take really good photos, and everything else is kind of just gravy. Like, you know, you know, it's good. The experience for everything else is good enough. So, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't think you're going to see a lot of iteration on the slab phone. Yeah, I think the next big innovation is going to be like everything under screen. So like selfie cameras under screen.
Oh yeah, that's like coming already. Yeah, like
so we're like instead of having a hole punch.
Yeah,
the selfie camera's gone. Just under the screen. You don't even know it's there.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
They already have like the under screen speakers.
Yep.
So that's already a thing. The under screen camera.
Do you guys watch MKBHD?
Yeah.
He just did.
He just reviewed. Yeah, he just reviewed. I saw that as well. Yeah.
The ZTE, or it's like the ZTE Axon or something. It's got an underscreen selfie camera, and it's not.
It's. I wonder how they're going to, like. Obviously, that's gonna be like a what do you call it? Like an illusion. You have to like create an illusion for the eye for changing up that pixel density around that camera. I think that's going to be it's going to be a hard thing to do. I wonder, but obviously someone's going to figure out the math and it's going to work eventually, you know, like.
Yeah. I feel like you're, you know, like there's some new battery tech that's, you know, there's like solid state batteries and things like that. So I think you're going to see iteration. You're going to see iteration on all the core aspects of the smartphone, but I don't think the fundamental sort of form factor is going to change for a while. Yeah, we talked about the solid state battery on our last podcast. Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's why I was like, we talked about that solid state. We were talking about how Toyota apparently made a breakthrough with the solid state. And like, so apparently cars in 2025 and beyond will be able to charge in 10 minutes to full charge, which is crazy. That's insane. Absolutely crazy.
Okay, I'd like to transition into something spicy, okay?
Oh goodness. Oh, did not expect that.
Well, no, I mean, no, it's not bad. No, it concerns all of us. The TikTok algorithm, okay?
Oh.
We're going to get into this. What the fuck is going on, guys?
It's real bad. It's real bad right now.
Woo!
I'm not seeing anybody familiar.
Exactly.
Me neither.
Are you people making
videos? So many people.
I don't see anyone I follow. I think we talked about this last time. I literally haven't seen any people I follow. I have to go to specifically the follower side and look.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. I'm wondering if it's like they want us to have like more broad kind of niche and like trying to figure us out in like.
But
more
also,
I don't know.
So I used to have this blend of like you'd see viral videos with like the 1 million likes, and then you'd see the ones with like 10 likes. I liked that broad range versus now I feel like I'm only seeing viral videos on my feed. And like those are the only videos I'm seeing.
I get both, but it's just like not tech stuff. Like I don't see your guys' stuff.
Yeah, no, I get zero tech stuff. Yeah.
I see like the newer tech kids that just started.
Which is crazy. Yeah.
You see the newer ones, right? But I'm not seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it has something to do with more people creating and just more creators?
That could be it. That really could be it.
I don't think so, because I thought that was already going on, but my views were doing fine. Like that was literally like 2 weeks ago, my views were fine. And it's like, what would change in 2 weeks that drastically? I doubt that many creators came in 2 weeks to change all of our views. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it could have, but
maybe, but I'm doubtful. Because I think the trend of people coming out, like joining TikTok, was maybe a few months back, I think, where it was really peaking.
Yeah.
Like Andrew, I have not seen any of your videos.
Well, I haven't been making a ton. I think I made one. Have I made one this week? I've been a little out of pocket lately, and you know, hearing people, like, I've been a little not discouraged, but just like, I'm kind of like, well, everyone's saying things aren't so good right now, so I'm like, maybe I'll just wait.
It's really bad. And then also with all the TikTok moderations terrible right now as well. Like a lot of people are getting their videos taken down for anything related, like anything even close to edgy is getting taken down, even in tech. Like,
but not really though. Not everyone.
Not everyone. Some people.
Tell us.
Yeah, who should have been taken down?
Yeah. There, tell us.
Krystal, I sent you that video, right? So my video got taken down for like a second clip of Elon Musk smoking, weed, right?
Oh yes.
But then there was there was this other video that I came across, and it was just like they were talking about like how weed is grown and how they're like breaking it up, and it had millions of views, and I'm like, okay, you're actually showing the product, you're like promoting the product. How is this video?
Okay.
And not there.
Yeah.
No, dude, the moderation is totally biased. And another thing I've seen is that like the moderation, it like is completely dependent on the person who's moderating it, right? So one person might see your video and be like, oh, that breaks our guidelines. And then another person will see that same video and be like, yo, that literally has nothing to do with this, whatever guideline the other person thought. So it's so like, I think TikTok's guidelines are so like vague and ambiguous where even their moderators can't moderate properly is what's going on.
That, and they might just be overly aggressive.
Yeah.
Like they're just like, we're just not even going to play with it. If we take it down and it doesn't get contested, cool, it's gone. Who cares, you know?
Like last week, all of my videos, when I would upload it, it was taking about an hour for it to be live. So like they were actually reviewing my, like all of my videos that I was,
how do you know
because that? So I know too much about TikTok because I've done so many of these things. So basically when you share, so say you post a video, right? And you copy the link to share, you share it. If I share it, because I like send messages to myself all the time when I like need to, you know, remember passwords for my phone and I need to throw it on my MacBook or whatever. So I send it, and if the video doesn't populate the actual like thumbnail, that means it's not live. Yeah, so I don't know if that makes sense.
Oh yes, but because
you know what I mean.
My friend sent me a video like a few days
back. And the
back,
thumbnail didn't populate.
It didn't populate, and then 10 minutes later it showed up. It didn't. It wasn't even on his page. Like I tried to go to his page.
Yeah,
and see.
That's why
it wasn't there.
It's not live. Yep.
For a little bit. Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense now.
Yeah. So they were doing that last week, and I assume it was because of all the stonk stuff and because of like my videos were about stonks. But I think I feel like they were doing that with all videos. Like, did you guys not notice how like long it took for you to get views?
That's happened. I'm not sure. I don't think that's happened with me though.
Oh, I wonder why it counts flagged. Yeah. I don't know.
The other thing that also happens. So one time I think I can't remember if I messed up the hashtags or forgot to put music or something. If you delete a video and then you repost it, but it has the watermarks, TikTok will sometimes flag that and be like, yo, this is being reviewed. And then even though it's your video, even though it's your video, it'll like just be in review and it'll never get views. So then you have to like delete it again. And then it's crazy. It's weird how they do that.
Use Save Talk.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that kid kid that made that app is in our Discord. I didn't even know that it was a 17-year-old kid. Yeah, it's a 17-year-old kid, and I've been using Save Talk for months.
Oh, really?
Nice. Yeah, it's great.
I need to use that. Yeah, I need to use that.
What did you say, Andrew?
Musically Down is basically the same thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I gotta.
I know a lot of people do the live photo option, but that still leaves like a tiny bit like.
There's a small watermark on that one too.
Yeah, I don't like that way.
Yeah,
to be honest,
doesn't work on Android either.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. I hope they fix it soon, man. Like my page is legitimately dead. Like I'm back to where I was making leak code videos. Like that's how low my views are right now. So I don't know what to do.
Andrew, like you haven't posted at all?
Yeah. I used to get consistently like around 2,000 views per video. And then now I'm getting like 300. It honestly doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. It's like,
his rate of growth has stopped. Like, because with Paris's numbers, I feel like, and the number of videos that he posts, I feel like his growth should have been a lot like more exponential, but like it hasn't moved much since I first started. Like,
I think I haven't grown, like I grew like 5,000 in like 3 months, which is like weird since I grew like 20,000 in I grew 20,000 in the other 3 months. It doesn't make any sense. So I don't know, man. I don't know how the algorithm works.
I need one of us to get a job at TikTok to figure this out.
Have an inside man.
Right? I would give you guys insight info. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, guys.
I mean, the thing is like the thing is like, you know, I can complain. I can complain about it, right? But at the end of the day, I want to still make videos, you know, so I'm not going to stop. And as long as we keep making them, we'll survive out here. It's all good.
Yeah. Well,
I've just been shit posting.
You guys know who Scott Hanselman is, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's on TikTok, in case you didn't know.
I know. We follow each other. I love him.
Oh, okay. Hey. He added himself to the GitHub.
That. Yes. That's awesome.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Wait, is he famous or something? Like,
he's huge. He's been around forever, And like he's like huge at Microsoft. Like he's been.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry, Scott, if you're watching this. Like, we want you as a guest one time. I'm so sorry if I didn't know you were.
Krystal, that's a big flex that he follows you. I wish he followed me.
Wait, Scott Hanselman follows you, Krystal?
Yeah.
Look at that.
What
I'm
a
jealous.
flex. What
I'm
a
jealous
flex.
too.
That's not even a flex because I didn't
I have
even
no
know.
idea if he follows me or not.
Well, he's in our Slack. I think he's
That's an even bigger flex.
No.
I was like, I don't even know.
No, he's not.
He is in our Slack.
John Douglas, who I did not know was on the evangelist team or DevRel team at Microsoft, works with Hanselman. And Hanselman won't like join our Slack, unfortunately. I wish.
He is in our Slack.
So
that's how he found me, no?
What? No. Hold on. I'm gonna find out.
Yes, he is.
Prove it.
I'm trying. Scott.
I mean, if he's on the GitHub repo, he might be.
Oh,
yeah,
he's
maybe.
Not. Wait, how did you follow me then? What the heck? Hi, Scott. Thanks for following me.
It's a flex. It's a flex.
It is.
Yeah.
Bro, we're homies, bro. Like he likes all my stuff too.
Oh, whatever.
Krystal's on another level.
She's
guys.
Famous.
She's famous,
dude.
Guys.
But I don't know why he would follow me if he didn't if we weren't in like the same Slack group, because our posts are like his are like really informative and great.
Yeah.
Mine, I'm just shit posting. So
Hey, go with it. All right, take it.
I'm going with it.
You're using the Gary V technique. Volume over
what?
Like you're putting volume over quality out here.
Wait, how do I make you guys see?
You can't. You're green.
You won't be able to.
Face.
You'll never be able to see. There you go.
No, but you have to keep your face in.
No, you gotta like keep half your face in there.
Yeah,
like that. There you go.
Wow.
You see it?
Wow, friends.
What?
Yeah, I see the friends. I see the friends thing.
Oh, I didn't
jealous.
The two-way arrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I feel special now.
The equilibrium arrow.
I want to message him like.
I feel special talking to you.
Should I ask him to join our Discord?
Yes.
You try. You
I'll ask him. I'll ask
Try
it. Mention it. I mean, maybe he'll do Discord and not Slack, because Slack is like a more direct competitor to Teams or whatever. But
yeah.
Anyway,
oh, maybe.
Yeah, that I think that's. But
Slack. I'm for Slack though. Let's go.
I know Salesforce.
Wait, let's start a Microsoft Teams for Tech Talk.
You know what?
I'm not joining.
Yeah, he can. Well, so here's the thing. Like he made a post the other day that I watched about like how it took him at least 100 podcasts for people to listen to him.
Yes.
I was like, wow, like, okay, like I feel like really great about what I'm doing then, because I don't need to really worry too much.
No, that's the reality for a lot of people. There, a lot of the time you see that 1% that gets famous overnight, and you dream about that. You're like, yo, what if I was famous like the next day? Yeah. But in the reality for a lot of people is that you're not famous for years, and you're just like, yo, you keep grinding, you keep going, and then eventually you get your moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel horrible. That.
And yeah, I that's exactly the video I was thinking of. Like I really like what you're saying. It's just like make what do what make what you're passionate about. Do what's fun for you, and don't worry about the rest. And it's like it totally makes I have a job. I'm not looking to like get an audience so I can quit my job and be an influencer.
Right, right.
Yeah. I doubt any of us really are, and it's so what does it even matter if we grow? You know what I mean? Like I have like this magic number. I'm like, I would love to get to 10,000 followers. I can't even break like 3,000.
But you got a ship post. You got a ship post.
Yeah, I need to like trigger people more.
Dude, the thing is like you see the dumbest things go viral. It's like eventually you'll do something that does decent,
Eventually I'll do something dumb, and
yeah, exactly. And then it'll be like, oh yeah, okay, I got my 15 seconds of fame here. All right, I feel good,
But like it's like what Thayer was saying the other day. Like literally, we put in effort in some of these videos, and they flop, get 5 views. Yep. But like I would make a video for like something that took me 5 minutes, and it like gets 3,000 views. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I give up.
Yeah.
None of the videos I expect to do well.
Exactly.
Effort is not rewarded.
Effort is not rewarded.
No, I mean,
like by all means, no. Like it's just crazy.
Like I've been trying to put in more effort in my like higher quality videos recently.
No, fuck it.
But
dude.
it's like
it doesn't work.
It's like it's kind of failing. Well,
it's not working for
again.
us.
It's like the TikTok algorithm thing right now. But like, it's just wrecked. It's just wrecked. Like
Dude,
today's video got 300 views, and I thought I was talking about a cool topic too. I was like,
wait, which one? I want to see.
Yeah, we can. Hey, maybe on this podcast, you guys just all go like each other's videos.
We already do that.
We already do that. Yo, did you just post something that had 73 views?
Oh, that was I posted that like an hour ago, so it's fine if it has 73
Damn,
views.
bro, your views are bad.
They're real bad.
Damn.
Rub it in.
Bad. I mean,
see, that's why I'm not super motivated to post right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't be either, to be honest. Like, I've just been shit posting because that TED Talk thing is so fucking funny.
I'm trying to use the TED Talk thing. I had one for today. I mean, for tomorrow.
It's bad. The jokes are so bad, but like I've seen so many really good ones, and it's like, fuck, why didn't I think of that? Why didn't I think of that?
Well, I saw one that was terrible and then had 1 million likes. So it's like, again, like we just said, it doesn't matter.
Maybe try making one like that's completely nonsensical. That like is just wrong.
But that's also a gamble, right? Like it has the potential, like the virality potential is there, right? But that potential is probably like 2% versus like the other 98% that's gonna flop. You know, it'll just do worse than normal because it's just so bad. You know?
Yeah, good point.
You guys, I kind of want to ask Scott Hanselman if we can like be mutuals on the podcast because he has a podcast. We should listen to his podcast actually.
Yeah, it's Hanselman. I haven't listened to it in like a long time.
How is it? Like I've never, like I said, like I didn't even know.
I think it's all Microsoft-y.
Okay. And you know, I feel like maybe that's how he like found me and like followed me because like my school has like a partnership with Microsoft. So like, I don't know. Maybe. We have like a LinkedIn thing too, and like Microsoft. I don't know. Random Microsoft people like talk to me. Huh?
Did he add you on LinkedIn?
No, he didn't, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just
I mean, he maybe just came across your profile and liked what you did. Why don't you give yourself credit?
I feel so cool now that you guys think he's so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's gonna see this and be like
we are famous adjacent right now. And I'll take it.
Yeah, you know that term. That term micro influencer, they should make another term nano influencer. Like I'm a nano influencer right now.
We're like a nano STEMfluencer.
Yeah, no. There you go. Hey, make a video about that.
Nano techfluencer.
Yes.
Make a TED Talk video about that.
Yeah,
like, yo.
Wait, what is the punchline? What is the punchline? Like, I will make one tonight.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what the punchline is.
Help me. Let's make a viral video for me. Give me the punchline. I'm just kidding.
Now, of course, I can't think of anything.
I know exactly. But yeah.
You could be like, my views haven't been so well lately, but at least Scott Hanselman follows me.
There you go.
Thanks. There you go. There you go.
You
and
know,
then Adam in your description.
You know, I have to drop my boo Ben in the podcast like always. I was gonna make one about Ben Awad, but I know I'm like creeping it out right now.
Oh, he can handle it.
Oh, you're gonna make one about Ben? Just do it.
I was going to.
Ben loves that. Ben loves that stuff. Before our time remaining in this meeting also ends, Andrew, what do you think about the transition from Java to Kotlin in the Android space?
All for it, 100%.
All for it.
What do you use, by the way?
Kotlin.
ID?
I'm Kotlin.
Which ID do you use?
Oh, Android Studio, which is
Android Studio. Yeah. I hate Gradle. I absolutely hate Gradle.
So here's the thing, my last project, because it was in Java, but with IntelliJ, I use IntelliJ.
Yeah.
It incorporates Kotlin within like using Java. So like I didn't realize that till like a while into my project already. I was like, wow, okay. So like I had like Gradle in there. I had like all of the things in there.
Yep.
And it was great, actually.
I mean, JetBrains made Kotlin, because they'd been working with Java for so long on all of their IDEs, and they wanted a language that could do basically exactly what Kotlin does, which is be a better language, but live right alongside Java.
Yeah.
But so I've been using Kotlin since 2015. And
oh wow.
And back then it was not officially supported. And it seriously added like 30 seconds to the build time on any Android app. Like just like create a standalone Android app, add Kotlin. It now takes 30 seconds to build. I didn't care because I was so sick of Java, at least Android Java, because Android Java has been stuck on Java 1.8 or Java 8 for forever.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Whereas now, like if you do server-side stuff and use like containers and Docker and all that stuff, you're probably using Java 14 or whatever if it's beyond that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which has a lot of modern stuff. But
Java 14. Aren't we only at 8?
No.
8 is so old. 8 is outdated, man.
Shut up. You guys are lying to me. What?
There's freaking arrow functions in Java now.
Yeah. Well,
I saw that.
Yeah.
There's also multi-line strings, which I didn't know.
Yes.
Part of Java.
Yeah. Well, and even like, does Java have inferred types yet? Didn't they add that?
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't checked that one. I don't really code in Java. I just like, that's from a year ago, my knowledge is.
I mean, my second software project will be in Java, so I will be using it again.
Yes. Well, and so IntelliJ, using IntelliJ makes Java a lot.
I love IntelliJ. Dude, honestly. I don't know if I can ever code like a thing without an IDE because I'm so spoiled.
No, you always want to do it with Java. You always want to do
like
with
school, like they want you to use a text editor, so you're not like not cheating, but
no, they're probably telling you to use an IDE too, like Eclipse or something.
Now they are, but I remember like when I first started, like, because my first Java professor, he actually worked at Sun Microsystems when they like invented Java.
Yeah.
So he like knew the ins and outs. So we were using Eclipse back then, and it was, I mean, like
that's
we
nice.
Eclipse, but he also wanted us to like use a side text editor to like fully understand what we're doing.
My love of a programming language is directly tied to how well it's supported in some
exactly. You want everything, you want it as easy as possible for you to just focus on solving the problem. You don't want to do all this backwards, sideways stuff to just do one thing,
And the good thing about IntelliJ, like if you mess up on something, you can like keep clicking until like it works. Until it's like, because like it'll give you all the options, right?
Alt enter. You just alt enter all day.
Try all of them.
I like it when it like optimizes my code. It's like, hey, did you know that you could change this logic?
Yep, that's what I mean.
No, thanks.
Like I don't even know I can do this. What the fuck is this?
Yeah,
but it works. But it works. Yeah. All right, guys.
No, I'm all in on Kotlin, and I can talk about it and my love.
Okay, well, you're the guy to hit up if I get stuck on my next
project. And I can help you with Java too.
Okay. Cool.
Last question on Kotlin. So they're saying that like kind of Swift and Kotlin are kind of the future in app development, both in like Android and iOS. How some people were saying that they're decently similar. Have you had any experience with that? Okay.
Oh, they are similar?
They are very similar.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Just features, the way the features that they have, like the way the syntax. They both got like a really big thing in modern programming languages is nullability, which is like whether or not an object is null is sort of built into the language, and then you write your code, like you're forced to think about the null state of an object when you write your code, and like lots of code just won't execute. Like it's the question mark operator, like, like my variable in question mark, and if it's null, it just won't execute. That's a big one. Inferred typing actually is inferred. So like val, I write val a lot. Val, view model, whatever. A lot of like convenient like string stuff. They just basically have the same set of features. They're not identical. I actually think probably Swift is a little bit of a better language than Kotlin is, just in terms of like some of the things it offers. But they're very similar.
Yeah, because they were. I remember watching a podcast with the dude, I think, who created Swift. I can't remember what his name was. That dude's pretty awesome. He was talking about how like even like the base like object of in like an int, he made that like a structure like within Swift rather than just making it like a defined type right off the bat, which is a crazy thing to think about when you're creating a language. You know, it's like not even like the baseline. You think like, oh, like primitive types like with int, like that's like known, right? But like no, he didn't even create that as like a primitive type, which is crazy.
Yeah, you can get a lot of power, you know, out of those things. Oh, another like really modern thing. I actually, you know what, maybe Kotlin is better because I don't know if Swift has coroutines yet, which is the big thing.
What's that?
Go ahead.
It's so coroutines are a way to write asynchronous code and make it look much more synchronous. So like in JavaScript, you've got async await.
Yes.
And with coroutines, it's analogous to that. But basically, in Androids particularly, you have to think a lot about like threading and running certain things on background threads. And yes, so anyway, so coroutines are awesome, and they make asynchronous code really, really easy, relatively easy to work with, and a lot of the libraries and like thread management that you had to deal with. Think of them the way JetBrains describes coroutines is they're like lightweight threads, which is not a bad way of talking about it. So they're like I don't think Swift has that yet. So I don't know how you do asynchronous stuff in Swift, but then like Swift has its own weird like like execution model, and like you can't do a whole lot of things in the background. So I don't know what you do in iOS.
Yeah, I tried out Swift and I got really confused on how they handle like even like a simple API fetch.
Yeah,
it's really strange how they handle it. But yeah, like as far as coroutines, Go has like a cool way they handle coroutines as well. I've been working with Go at work.
Okay.
How is Go?
Was it? How is Go?
Like how is
Go
it?
is cool. It's like not object oriented, but it kind of is. And it's like they have these like they have structs like C.
Okay.
But it's like those structs can be like encapsulated and stuff like that. But like there's no like inheritance and stuff like
wait,
there's
really?
Inheritance
there's so there's no inherit like it's not like traditional OOP, but like there is
there's no
like
encapsulation.
So like there's no, I think there's only like polymorphism for the structs. Like there's no encapsulation in basically like with the structs. So it's like interesting how you can like use it, but it does have like some properties of OOP, but it's like not full OOP, which is it's interesting.
But yeah, most modern programming languages have some form of coroutines. Or like async await or whatever. And I wouldn't be surprised if Java even got it, eventually.
I'm sure they will. I know there's obviously they have like the traditional threading and parallel stuff, but I feel coroutines is definitely the future. I think where every programming is going.
Okay, sidebar. Now that you said multi-threading, Clout Don John, that new kid that's been making those skits. Like,
he's doing great.
My God, they're so good. Like, we need to get him on the show. He's so good.
His recursion one was amazing. I loved what he did.
His multi-threading one was amazing.
Gotta check this guy out.
Oh, with the sandwich.
Yes.
I didn't laugh as much as the recursion one though. I really like the recursion one for some reason. But
I wish you would show up on my FYP.
Yeah.
Did it?
I know, right?
Dude,
I think his showed up because I followed him recently. Like whoever I follow recently shows up on my feed, but like who I followed at the beginning of TikTok, like they don't show, like they're gone. They've never shown up on my feed.
All the new tech kids are on my FYP, and I'm
because you followed them recently. That's why.
No, I don't even follow them.
I followed him recently.
Oh, you don't follow them? Oh, I just follow everyone who does coding content. Anyone who does coding content, I follow them because I support our community,
That's right. You're good. I try to.
Yeah. Community man.
Yeah, I mean, who else am I gonna follow? You know, I'm not gonna follow like too many random people out here, but
yeah. There are some
Charli
douchey
D'Amelio.
TikTokers though. Yo, did you see she's gonna get canceled again?
who?
Why? I don't
So
even know. Like,
so Charlie XCX, the singer, she had a friend pass away, and she had like a hashtag trending on Twitter.
Yeah.
And Charlie D'Amelio, like it was like Charlie
Oh.
forever or whatever. And Charlie D'Amelio thought it was about her.
Oh,
And
it's
she
so-
tweeted some shit like, "Oh, you guys are this is great." But it was about like Charlie XCX's dead friend. So now like TikTok's all trying to cancel her again. I'm like, you guys need
But
to
why would she
You
get
can't-
canceled for that? She just made a mistake.
I think isn't she like 16 years old?
But
How can you
yeah,
cancel a
she is.
16-year-old?
Literally 16.
Well,
She's been canceled already once before.
Yes.
Like, I mean, she's fine. I don't even know.
none of us will
Anyway.
ever have to worry about such controversy.
I'm
We
a nano
might.
I'm a nano influencer, man.
And I'm a
Pico
nano influencer adjacent. So
I'm not even, guys. I'm barely at 3,000 followers. Like,
You're
I'm
the
like
most famous. Scott Hanselman follows you, Krystal. God.
yeah, you win, Krystal. Just so you know.
I'm so
Yeah,
sorry,
you're
Scott.
so
Apparently, you're
famous.
super cool.
We're all jealous of
He's
you.
gonna unfollow you when he finds out you
I
don't
know.
know who he is.
Like, you guys, we can't. We have to block him from watching this video.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. No, but you know
Like-
who's been getting a lot of shit taken down is Matt Upham. Like, he has
Yes,
had, like,
that was
everything taken down,
that's
dude.
actually what I was gonna talk about, but I totally forgot to mention is like
I know. I forgot earlier.
What's been happening?
so like he
You've seen it in the
posted.
Slack.
That's what I was saying. It's like you're not even close to the edge of like where you can get. He was like way closer. Like he was making a normal video almost. He made a video on this girl who's faking to be Charli D'Amelio with the deep
Yeah, I
fake.
saw that account too.
And so like he literally made a video saying that she was a deep fake, and then that got taken down, which makes no sense. And it's like, dude, you're just talking about a person who has an account that's a deep fake. And it's like, what?
It's like they're going out of their way to alienate creators.
Yeah, it's
Like,
crazy.
And honestly, like his stuff, like his last one, I remember he'd made a video about like a password manager, which was like an informative video for like people to be more secure with their passwords. That got taken down.
Yeah.
But he has like a backup account that he uploads on, and they stay on that one. So like I don't
Very
know if
strange.
he's just like flagged because he's on the creator fund, or like I don't know. It's kind of
Someone
crazy.
on TikTok doesn't
We
like
need to
him.
get Matt on this show, and he can talk.
Yeah,
about
you guys
it.
got to get him
Yeah,
on.
we should
Yeah.
we should talk to him. Yeah.
I'll book him.
Definitely.
But anyway,
But
all
yeah.
right, guys.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Cool.
Yeah, Andrew, thanks for coming on. Actually, it was awesome talking to you.
Yeah, this was great.
Dude,
Thanks
can
for
you come
having
on
me.
like regularly?
Yeah, we
like,
need
I
What's
would-
that?
We
Can you
need
come on
Andrew on more
regularly?
often.
Yes,
Andrew
yes,
on
I
more often.
absolutely. I can come on and yammer on
Yeah,
and on
no.
for hours.
Yeah, I loved having you on.
Anytime.
dude.
Yes.
I loved
Yes,
how
yes,
we
yes,
got
yes.
a little bit technical and a little bit crazy. And it was perfect. It was a perfect balance.
We can get a little crazier next time. I'll
Okay.
bring the crazy.
Well, I mean, you just got to tell me how crazy. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
I'll have DDR hooked up.
Oh
I'll be
my
dancing.
God.
Oh, we have to do that one day.
Dude,
You
can
have
I
to
just
do
come
DDR
over? Like, where do you live?
That would
I'm
be
in the Bay
great.
Area. I'm in the Bay Area. You just got to come up to the Bay
I'm
Area.
in
Yeah, you gotta-
SoCal, bro.
Krystal has to
on.
drive 5 hours up to
Bruh, I would. First of all,
up
I
to
would
the
fly.
Bay Area.
But hey, when the pandemic is over, though, Paris, you're in San Francisco, right?
Oh no, I haven't moved yet. So
Wait, where-
I have a
we'll
plan.
eventually move to San Francisco. When the pandemic ends, I'll probably be over there.
We
Well,
we
maybe
need to have a
before.
Tech Talk creator meetup, though.
Yeah.
Listen.
Yeah,
I already have this in
Yeah.
the works, guys. Listen.
Oh,
We're
you
going
do?
to Japan,
I've already
right?
talked about it. We're going to Vegas, okay? We're going to Vegas.
Oh
Listen.
yeah.
No, we
want-
need to get a house for like
would
a
be
week
down
or
for
two.
this.
It'll be
Yeah.
like a hype house. We can make all kinds of content together while we're there. Like after the pandemic, though, I feel
Yeah.
like it would be cool. Even if it's
I'm
just,
so
like, a
down for that
weekend.
though.
That would
Like
be
I'm actually down. We were talking about
Right?
Japan at some point, but I was like,
Whoa.
Japan's a little expensive. But like,
Well, I
if
mean,
we go
we'll
to
still do
Vegas,
that.
that's a little bit more reasonable, you know. Like,
Yeah.
And we all can have fun, you know? Like,
And-
and I feel like things
Well,
are
and
cheaper.
tickets to Vegas are cheap and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And
So
feel like-
after the pandemic, they're gonna have so many deals because they want people to like come.
yeah,
so-
definitely. But yeah, it might get packed because of that. But like,
That's-
it's fine, you know.
You're gonna
It's
have to
fine.
time that
We'll be
one
there.
right.
Yeah.
And you know how cheap like mansions are in Vegas on Airbnb? They're like so cheap, so affordable.
Oh, really?
We can all like pitch in for like a week and it'll be nothing.
Yeah.
It'll cost nothing.
That'd be fun. Yeah, that'd be super fun.
A TikTok hype house.
Yeah, I'd be so down for that. I would definitely, because I haven't had a vacation during like this entire COVID run, so I'm down for that whenever it ends.
Down. Anyway, all right, guys.
But yeah,
we can make TikToks and code. I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, I might be too fucked up to code, but I'm down to code.
Balmer curve. You'll hit the Balmer curve. Don't worry.
All right. Thanks, guys, for watching. Awesome to have Andrew on. We'll put his links in the bio or in the description or whatever platform we're on.
Follow us.
That's all we got. Peace.
All right. Bye.